This Nets versus Bucks series has took a turn for the worst. Originally in this series, the Nets were up 2-0, and now the past two games, the Bucks have won both of those games, and it's looking bad. Obviously, we know that James Harden got injured, only playing 40 seconds in this whole series. He's out with a hamstring injury. There's still no, specific time that when he will come back, so we still don't know when James Harden's gonna come back. And in game 4 just yesterday, so we got some sad news, boys. Kyrie Irving suffered an ankle sprain in the second quarter with about 6 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bad for the Nets, especially because, the Nets are on a 2-game losing streak and they can't afford to, lose this game 5. And with Kyrie and Harden being out, it's going to be hard. But before we get onto the video and discuss what this means for the Nets and what they have to do to win the series, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button for daily playoff content so you don't want to miss another video, turn on the bell. And with all that being said, let's get right into the video. So in game 4, the Bucks did end up winning 107-96, and the big news is obviously Kyrie Irving's ankle injury. There's still no significant update. All we have is a little bit, Steve Nash says that we're crossing our fingers that he's not out for long. They're still doing all the MRIs and, examination right now. So still no, effective return time for Kyrie Irving, and still no return time for James Harden. And this means one thing. Kevin Durant is going to have to be an animal this series, and is going to have to take over kind of like he did in the OKC days, in Golden State Warriors days. Obviously, other players from this Nets team are going to have to step up. It can be anybody, honestly. Joe Harris hitting his threes. Blake Griffin, he has to step up, going back to his Clippers days. It can honestly even be Bruce Brown with his crazy floater game. Anybody, honestly. Jeff Green, he could hit like 6 or 7 threes in a game to step up. But game 5 is going to be the biggest game of this Nets, roster, because Kevin Durant's gonna have to drop at least 30 points, and it's gonna have to be a big defensive effort to stop this. Obviously, Kyrie Irving and James Harden are not the best defenders, but when they were in, the chemistry was starting to form, and defense wasn't never an issue in this series, in my personal opinion. But let's talk about what happened in game 4. Brooklyn did look good to start off the game. I'm not gonna cap. But the Bucks in the second half, they came out hot with a 13-2 run. Kevin Durant in the third quarter had 16 points alone, so we're gonna have to see more of that takeover Kevin Durant in the next game. And then obviously after that, mainly in the fourth and end of third, it was starting to look like a blowout. In this game, Kevin Durant did play well, 28 points, 13 rebounds. He didn't make he shot very bad from the 3-point line, shooting 1 for 8. Blake Griffin only 8 points, and Kyrie Irving in 17 minutes, obviously his big injury, only scoring 11 points. Other than that, nobody really contributed. Jeff Green off the bench, 8 points. Just not many big games. And for the Bucks, Giannis played unbelievable, 34 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, going 14 for 26 from the field, shooting a lot of shots. Middleton had 19, Drew Holiday 14. PJ Tucker 13, being a defensive pass, shooting 3 for 6 from the 3-point land. But this game was basically just a blowout at the end, and then it was just garbage minutes at the end, and the Milwaukee Bucks did end up winning 107-96. But what everyone's talking about is this Kyrie Irving injury, and it's just so sad to see. If this Nets team loses this series, there's gonna have to be it's just going to be so much pain for Nets fans. They work so hard to get all these 3 superstars on the same team, and for injuries to derail the chances of going to the finals, it's going to be sad. But again, they're going to have to come out game 5 like it's do or die. As for the Milwaukee side, game 5 is going to have to be a game to win, as the Nets have their backs against the wall. We're going to have to see big games out of Chris Middleton, especially. Obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're just going to have to take over and take advantage. If I'm the Bucks, I'm putting my foot on the pedal, going all the way, knowing that it's a hurt Nets team. No Kyrie, no Harden, only Kevin Durant. And if Kevin Durant can still pull it to win next game, that's going to show just how great he is and just how effective a player he is. And if the Nets don't have Kyrie and Harden back for the whole series, and the Nets still manage to win, and Kevin Durant takes over, Kevin Durant's going to earn a lot of people's respects. He has my respect, but he's gonna earn. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be big news if the Bucks lose to the Nets. But again, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this injury. Can the Nets still win this series even without James Harden and Kyrie Irving out? To end off the video, in my opinion, yes, I still have the Bucks winning. Might go to a game 7 ultimately, but I think that the Nets are just too good offensively even without them out. And I honestly think that Kyrie might be able to come back, as he did walk off. It wasn't like he had to get stretchered out or, he had to be on a wheelchair. And James Harden, I think that he should be back soon, hopefully. Obviously, I'm predicting because his hamstring injuries, his results came back negative, so that is a positive sign. So hopefully we can see him back. Hopefully game 6, especially if they win game 5, that's going to be a big game changer. To change the topic a little bit, news did come out that Spencer Dinwiddie is eyeing a return for the NBA Finals, and this is bigger than people think, and not a lot of people are talking about. That's big. Obviously, we know that Spencer Dinwiddie has been out since December with this ACL injury, and a lot of people are failing to realize just how effective Spencer Dinwiddie is and how important he is. He's been out for more than 6 months, but now finally news has came out that he's eyeing a return to play, in the NBA Finals if the Nets make it. But obviously the Nets have to make it, but that's amazing news for this Nets team. He's amazing defensively. Obviously his paint blocking, that's going to be a major help to the team. His paint finishing as well. He's just a well-rounded player, and Spencer Dinwiddie would be a great addition to have in the finals. So comment down below what you guys think of Spencer Dinwiddie returning, and do you guys think that people are failing to realize just how much of a factor he will be if the Nets make the finals again? To finally end the video off, again, final conclusions, just sad news. Hate to see Kyrie hurt, hate to see James Harden hurt, and I hate to see the Nets have their back on the walls again. But again, just means other players are going to have to step up, and Kevin Durant's going to have to go full OKC mode. But make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you guys get this daily playoff content right away. The support you guys have been showing, again, has been unbelievable. I can't thank you guys enough. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers. It's been less than a year than we started this channel, so all the support you guys have been showing us, really helped this channel grow, and it's all because of you guys. But with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.